What's going on, guys, and welcome back to our NHL 23 Be a Pro with our goaltender, Everett Scott. And I do apologize for the lack of a video on Wednesday. You will be seeing this on Thursday, however, because I did promise if there is no video on Wednesday, the next two videos would be on Thursday and Friday, because I'm trying to stay consistent with at least 3 videos a week. So I gotta keep it. I gotta keep doing it. So gotta keep the grind going, as other YouTubers would say. We've had a pretty good second season here. The team, however, has not really held up their end of the bargain. As you can see, we are 10-8-4, which isn't terrible, but it's also not good. We're better than Detroit, that's for sure. We are 16th, in the entire league. Detroit is 31st, so there's 2 teams worse than them. And as you can see up in the top right, we've played in 10 games, have a 2.0 goals against on average, and a .932 save percentage, and we are 6-0-1 so far, and we're a 74 overall. We are here on December 1st. We will be playing this home game against the Red Wings. I almost said the Lions. I don't know why. The Red Wings, not the Lions. And then I would hope maybe one of these 2 Jets games, or maybe this game against Chicago. It says that my line score is 1, which should imply that I am the starter, but I am not being played like a starter. I'm still having to sim through a lot of games. If we look at the lines here, I don't think anything's changed there or on defense. Who do we have scratched? Yeah, David Savard. He was scratched when we started this season, and still the only one. Yeah, you can see I'm first just because I'm starting the game that we are going to be playing. But it says I'm a minor backup goalie, and it still says Price is the starting goalie. So not really sure what's going on there, but he is not having a good season. Played 16 games, has went 4-8-3 with a .885 save percentage and 3.30 goals against on average. And then compare that to my stats. I've played in 10 games, went 6-0-1 with 1 shutout, which was the shutout we got in the previous episode. And I have a save percentage of .932 and a 2.00 goals against on average. So, yeah, I'm playing about half the time that he is. But at this pace, we should pass the amount of games that we played in our rookie season. So, oh, apparently I did play in a game, and I gave up 4 goals, but I wasn't credited with the loss. So Price must have came in, I guess. Preseason doesn't really matter. We went 3-0-1 this year. We went 1-1-1 our rookie season. We had a great preseason. But anyway, that does not matter. I will show you the stats and everything at the end of the video. I kind of just want to get into it. But first, I just want to give a big shout out to all of you guys so much for giving my channel some love, giving all my NHL videos a lot of love. My goal was 250, and we are almost at 300. I know I have mentioned the fact that we hit 250, but I did not think we were gonna be this close to 300 already. So I believe I'm at 291. So if you can help me get to 300, I'd be forever thankful, and we would move on to our next milestone. But yeah, I wanted to give each and every one of you a big shout out. So if you're new here, thanks for joining. Hopefully you like what you see, and if you're a longtime viewer, thank you for sticking by me for so long. I greatly appreciate it. But I haven't really updated anything. The X factors are still the same. I have this one. I just got to keep my teammate likability where it's at, and I'll get this one at the end of the season. At the beginning of the season, we were talking to our coach about contortionist, and I triggered it, but it says it's inactive, so I don't know what's going on there. Just typical EA bugs. But anyway, I think that's going to be enough rambling, honestly. You guys just want to get to some gameplay. I do too, so I will see you at the start of the third period against Detroit. All right, guys, we are here at the start of the third period against Detroit. We are up 2-1 after 2 periods. I did bump down the time from 8 minutes to 5 minutes because in the previous episode I thought that the games just took too long for a nice video length. So we're going to try 5 minutes. Worst case scenario, the game goes by a little bit too quick, and then I can just bump it up a little bit for the next one. I'm going to turn my TV volume down a little bit, so hopefully you guys don't get an echo. And now all of a sudden my freaking right leg is going numb. That's great. Not even sitting on it. But we have been playing, I don't want to say very well, but we've been playing fairly well. I'll give it that. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, because then I'll just screw the pooch. But I'm enjoying my time in net. There's been a few times where it's been iffy and just very annoying watching my team play, but you know, that's expected every now and then. And I got both teams rocking the reverse retros. It's nice that Detroit's is an away jersey, which it doesn't really make sense to me. Why would you want your reverse retro jersey an away jersey, you know? Like, I don't get that. Maybe there's a reason for it, you know, but I am not sure. Oh, that's a close one. I'm still not good at just staying in place. I'm still slipping and sliding. Oh, I got a piece of that. I know I got a piece of that. I saw the green flash. Just got a piece of my glove on it, and it just went in. You hate to see it. But we are tied up here. But there's still plenty of time to go. Still plenty of time to go here. 15-19. I'm not too bothered by it. Yeah, how are you guys enjoying the actual NHL season so far? I'm honestly a little impressed with how Chicago's been doing the last 4 games. They're currently on a 4-game winning streak, but I don't expect that to last much longer because I know eventually they'll lose. I don't expect it to be a crazy winning streak or anything like that. Maybe like 5 or 6, okay, but anything past that, I just think that's a little ridiculous thinking on my part, but or in my opinion, I guess, not on my part. That doesn't really make sense in that context. But yeah, regardless, I don't care how long the winning streak goes. I want them to win. That's all I want at the end of the day. But I don't know. The season's still very early ongoing. Did that even make sense? I have no idea. I'm just all over the place. It's been a long day. I've been busy. But you improvise, adapt, and overcome. I've heard that somewhere. Is it from The Office? I don't remember. I don't think it's from The Office. I think it's that meme of Bear Grylls. That's what it is. It's the meme of Bear Grylls. I wish that away game against the Jets was one day later because then it would be on my birthday. Which I believe is what I set Everett Scott's birthday to be. Because I feel like with every Be A Pro, you want your Be A Pro to look somewhat like you, unless you're just going for just like a different character every time. But every year I've done Everett Scott, I've tried to make him look like me as close as possible. I think the like face template, number 8, I believe is what it is. I think it looks like spot on. Not maybe spot on, but very similar to how I look. And if, oh, whoa, I didn't mean to press R2 there. That was risky business. But yeah, if any of you guys have seen some of my previous videos where I've had my face cam on or anything like that, let me know. I think the number 8 face template looks pretty close, but maybe that's just me. But regardless, the point of what I was talking about is What was the point of what I was talking about? Oh yeah, I try and make my Be a Pro character like any characters that I do career modes with. So basically, whenever I've done an Everett Scott series, I try and make it look like me as close as possible. Oh, that was close. But yeah, I try and make it look as close as possible. Obviously, sometimes I make it a little bit more appealing in my point of view. But you do that. Oh, there we go. Nick Suzuki. See, I told you. No reason to stress. We got plenty of time left. I know my team can score. You just got to hope that they actually decide to do it. Yeah, that's a nice one there on Corpusalo. I don't mind these Red Wings reverse retro. I don't really like when alternate jerseys are away jerseys. I like having a lot of choices for home jerseys. Because away jerseys don't really matter to me. When you're the away team, unless it's NBA, because I think their jersey thing is when you're on the road, you wear like a primary color. And then when you're on the road, or when you're at home, you wear white, unless they change that. I don't know. I just remember back in the day when I was into basketball, I'd always put the away jerseys for the Bulls on because those are the red ones, and I just always associate like a main color like red to be like a home color. Like I would not put Montreal in their reverse retros if they were on the road. That just wouldn't make sense to me. That would just be off. But like Detroit, I'll put them in their reverse retros if they're the road team all the time, you know? Unless I'm doing like New York Islanders old school jerseys when the NHL was like that, where white was the home jerseys and colored was the away. You guys get what I mean. I like to keep like colored jerseys home, white jerseys away. I should have just said that. But yeah, that always annoyed me with NBA, is that I'd always have to change it to their away jerseys when I was home, because it's just like, that just makes sense. Why would you want to wear white when you're at home? Use your bright, fancy colors when you're at home so you look more badass, and then use your boring white jerseys when you're on the road because you're on the road. You're not playing in front of your home fans. Oh, I moved over to the right there. I'm surprised he didn't score. But yeah, I'm sorry if you guys don't really enjoy my rambles that don't have to do with NHL. I like to just talk about what's ever on my mind, and then sometimes include relevant topics. But obviously you guys must not care all that much unless you mute the videos and just watch the gameplay. That'd be kind of weird. But hey, you do you. But yeah, I do apologize if you guys don't really like what I talk about. But like I said, I just like to talk about whatever's on my mind. Sometimes it's a million things, sometimes there's nothing, and sometimes there's a lot of things that I try and talk about all at once, and then it just turns into incoherent babbling. So, yeah. Bad pass. Bad pass. You hate to see it. But yeah, I'm really annoyed that I'm not a starter. I mean, I'm annoyed, but I'm also not, because, like, I don't want to be a starter per se. It's just, it would be nice if I could get a few more starts than I'm getting, you know? Whoa, 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 whoa. I saw you, Vrana. Get it out of here, boys. Thank you. That wasn't getting out of here. That was like getting out of here for like 2 seconds. Pass it out. Pass it out. Get it away. That was a very risky pass. I should have just held on to it, but I did not want to. Oh, there we go. Romanov took it. Went for the empty net. But it does not matter. We win 3-2. over the Detroit Red Wings. I get another win. And we will, well, not we, because you guys won't have to sit through all of it, but I am going to simulate till the next game that I actually get to play in. And I will see you at the start of the third period. Alright guys, I lied to you because we are going to go to the skill tree here and see if there's anything worth getting. This is reflexes. That's what I got for reflexes. These are the ones I got in puck control. This is what I got in athletic. And none of the dialogue ones, because I don't really think they're useful. Endurance would be good. That bumps it up into 79. Rebound control would be very, very useful. So I might put it on that. I think rebound control is very necessary. So we will get that one. All right, guys. So we are in the third period, down 1-0 to the Tampa Bay Lightning. I did not get to play for 4 games, but in that 4-game stretch, we won 3 of the 4. The only loss came to Chicago, where they absolutely demolished us, and we lost 6-0. So I personally, in the Be a Pro mindset, I hate to see it. But as a #1 fan of Chicago, I love to see it because any success Chicago has, I always support it. And Kadri was the lone goal scorer for us. As we go on to the penalty kill, 2 minutes for, what is that, holding? Cole Caulfield. Yeah, 2 minutes for holding on Caulfield. You hate to see it, but life goes on. You got to deal with it. Hopefully we can have a solid penalty kill here. Got to have good defense for it. There you go, dump it. Thank you. So far, so good on the PK unit. All right, just let Radulov pick up that puck again, you know. The previous game before this one was against Dallas. We were in Dallas, and I was so desperately hoping that we were going to play in Dallas because I want to use their blackout jerseys. I will go on forever about how much I love those jerseys, and I'm not a big fan. I was going to say I'm not a big supporter of Dallas, but I don't hate Dallas. It's just I'm not going to root for them unless they're going up against a team in the playoffs that I don't want to see win. But I love their blackout jerseys. Oh, just wide of the net, thankfully. Oh, I do not know how that didn't go in. Oh, come on. Brandon Hagel. He makes it a 2-0 game. He scores on the power play, but there wasn't anything I could do there. I was down. I made the initial save. I think that was a solid performance in that situation for me. It's just the defense, you know, just left them wide open, basically. So, down 2-0, 15:58 left to go. Hopefully my team can score soon so we have a chance to tie it up with some decent time remaining. But if not, that's okay too. We're still having a solid year in net. Not going to let one game defeat us. Nice interception by Hoffman there. I feel like I've rambled on enough about complete nonsense in this episode. So I'm going to try and keep it strictly NHL related. Even though I kind of was already keeping it NHL related, talking about our schedule and our games and Chicago and Dallas's blackout jerseys, that I would love to buy one just because I love it that much. But I'll keep it more NHL. So yeah, I'm more than likely going to be uploading another Be a Pro episode for Friday. I'm kind of recording these last minute. If you did not see the poll that I put up yesterday or last night, Tuesday night, since apparently community posts are now available to anybody. It used to be that you had to have like, I think 500 subscribers at the least in order to unlock community posts, or I don't know how it worked, but I always wanted to have them, but I never could. But now all of a sudden I have them, so I'm going to utilize them if I can. But I was like, you know what? I want to get your guys' opinions. I want to actually let the audience choose. So I did a poll. If you didn't see it, it was a 4-choice option. And it was me asking you what you wanted me to play for Friday. And it was more NHL, MLB 22, Road to the Show. Go back to that. Or it was start Madden 23 QB career, or start NBA 2K23 My Career. And last time I looked, I believe there was 12 votes, and NHL 23 had like 88% of the vote, and there was I think it was split even for Madden and NBA. So if you have not seen it yet, I will not be deciding, well, I will not be like ending the poll until probably tomorrow, honestly, because I will be recording this the day before. Hopefully all of what I'm saying right now is making sense to you guys. I feel like I've just been rambling about nothing the past, like, however long this video's been going on. But no, if you did not see the poll, I don't think it popped up on a lot of subscriber pages or subscription pages for some reason, because I've noticed that that's been kind of buggy, even on my personal channel, that I don't have any videos on. And so if you can't see it in your subscription feed, just go to my main channel, click on community, on the community tab, and you should see it. It's the only one I've posted so far. I think maybe I'll try and make that a regular occurrence. Like every few weeks, I'll decide what you guys want to see for the week that I upload that week, you know. And you guys can even like, and maybe I'll have like the fourth option will be just like other, where you can like write in what you want to see, you know. But I don't know how that all works. Like I said, I've just used it for the first time yesterday. Oh, I thought that was going to bounce in. Not lucky enough on that bounce, but yeah, long story short, if you have not seen that poll and you would like to try and decide what I record for Friday's episode, make sure you vote on it. Or not. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Regardless, I still appreciate all of you guys. That's one thing you guys are going to have to get used to if you stick around my channel for a long time. I'm going to be thanking you guys probably in every single video, probably multiple times in every single video. I'm a very thankful person in general, even if it's for very minute things. So yeah, just if you don't like constantly being thanked for things, then I'm probably not the guy. Yeah, I always try and convey my thanks as much as possible. So, and if I get a few more, like, I don't know, maybe at 500 subscribers, if I get to that point, maybe I can do like a little giveaway for all you guys at some point. It wouldn't be anything like extravagant or anything, but maybe I could give you guys like a free like PSN code or yeah, PlayStation Store code or something like that for you guys. I don't know how I would do a giveaway. Maybe whoever comments on a video, I'll just put their names into like a wheel spinner thing. And then I'll do best of 3 or whatever. Well, best of 3 is only like good in a 50-50 scenario. Maybe I'll just do like 3 spins. But that's not really fair either, because then it's like, what if somebody gets picked twice and I have time to think about it? We have a ways to go before I hit 500. If I hit 500, you know. I'm looking at my recording time here, and I'm only at 30 minutes. Well, I still got to show stats. So this will probably be the last game we play in, unfortunately. And I'm also going to mention it a lot of times too. I ramble. So if a lot of what I talked about doesn't make sense, I'm very sorry. And that's another thing I like to do a lot is apologize for usually no reason. I've done that my whole life. I'll continue to do it. Made one more save. I tried to pass it out because I don't 1.8 seconds, just let the clock run out. I mean, come on. Just let the goaltender hold it for 1.8. It's not like we're tied or anything. But, yeah, I like to apologize and I like to say thank you a lot. But unfortunately, we will not win the second game in this episode. We lose 2-0 to Tampa Bay. First goal I gave up was obviously in simulation, and that second goal, I still think I did fairly well trying to make the save. I made at least one save before that goal went in, I believe. So, I did well. I just think, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I made the initial save. I was down on my pads, and I just couldn't get up and repositioned in time, so not much I could have done there. Would have been nice if any other players could have gotten in there and helped me out, but we'll look at the 3 stars. Third star goes to Nazem Kadri. Hey, I'm the second star. .920 save percentage. That's not too bad. And I believe, yeah, Vazzy, you got to give it to him. He got the shutout. Yeah, I'm going to get a thumbnail, and I will see you guys at the stats. All right, guys, so we are here at the league stats. As you can see, in the Atlantic Division, the Maple Leafs are tied for first with 2 other teams. The Boston Bruins and the Sens all tied up at 36 points. Then tied for second place is both Tampa Bay and your own Montreal Canadiens. And then Buffalo's 1 point behind us. And then you got Florida and Detroit at the tail end of the division. Then in the Central Division, you got Colorado leading the charge with a decent margin in front of Chicago. And then right behind Chicago is Nashville, then Winnipeg, Dallas, Minnesota, Arizona, and St. Louis dead last in the Central. Leading the East is Toronto and Boston and the Ottawa Senators, with Carolina and Pittsburgh close behind them. The entire league, Colorado's leading the entire league. Vegas is close behind, though, so I think we know who's going to be leading the Pacific. In the Metro, the Carolina Hurricanes are in front, but Pittsburgh is close behind, and Columbus is not too far behind either. And then in the Pacific, like I said, Vegas is out in front by a 3-point margin. Flames in second. Then you got the Oilers, Sharks, Canucks, Ducks, Kings, and the Kraken are last. Leading the West is the Avalanche. Decent margin over the Golden Knights. Now we'll take a look at our team stats. You can see Dvorak leading our team with points with 21. Cole Caulfield is right behind him, and Suzuki is as well. Most goals on our team right now is Evander Kane and Brendan Gallagher. They're tied. And then Cole Caulfield with 14 assists, Christian Dvorak with 13, as well as Nick Suzuki. Best plus minus, Jeff Petrie with a plus 10. And then most penalty minutes, Brendan Gallagher with 18. Who has the best shooting percentage on our team? David Savard, and he's scratched, so that doesn't count. Brendan Gallagher with 15.3%. Guy who's come up clutch for us most is Nick Suzuki with 3 game-winning goals. Yeah, that's all we're going to look at for our team. Let's look at the goalies first before we switch off. So Price, at the end of the episodes, played 20 games, went 7-9-3, no shutouts, 8.86 save percentage, and a 3.37 goals against on average. I've played in 13. I'm 7-1-1 with a shutout, .927 save percentage, and 2.10 goals against on average. Now we are done looking at our team, and we will go look at the entire league. So leading the league by 1 point is Nathan MacKinnon, who is a Bruin right now in this universe, a year ahead of real life. Good thing McJesus is still an Oiler. Him and Gabriel Landeskog, who thankfully is still an Avalanche player. They are tied for second place with 34 points, and then behind them is Joe Pavelski and Braden Point. Matthews up there as well. Who has the most goals? Vladimir Tarasenko is a flame. Then you got Matthews. Patty Kane. I wouldn't mind seeing Patty Kane with Colorado. I think he could do very, very well with them. And then you got Laine. He's up there as well with Forsberg, Larkin, Ovechkin, and Pavelski. They're atop the leaderboards here. Assist leader, Tony DeAngelo with 25, Nathan McKinnon with 24, as well as Gabriel Landeskog. Then you got Huberdeau, Point, Nylander, and Hedman with 23. Who has the best plus minus? Alex Pietrangelo with 19. Owen Power. I almost said Austin Power. Owen Power with 18, as well as Shea Theodore. Most penalty minutes? Ryan Reeves. Doesn't surprise me. I could have guessed. Best shooting percentage? I guess it's his Vasily Podkolzin? Vasily Podkolzin with 26.9, I guess. I don't know. I sorted it the right way, right? Yeah. Okay. Most game-winning goals is Jacob Perreault with 5, Sebastian Aho, Philippe Deneau, Philip Forsberg, Arthur Kaliev, Craig Smith, Claude Giroux, and Brad Marchand, and then probably a couple more guys with 4. Most power play goals is Austin Matthews, Alex Ovechkin, and Leon Draisaitl. Okay, enough about those stats. You guys probably don't care about all that. You just care about the main 3 things. Winningest goaltender is Pavel Francois and Jacob Markstrom. Vitek Vanacek has 15 losses, as well as Darcy Kemper. Okay. Most overtime losses, Jordan Binnington with 5. He's still a St. Louis Blue. Most shutouts, Antti Ranta, Mackenzie Blackwood, Jack Campbell, all with 3. Nice. Best save percentage from a starter, I would say Jake Ottinger. No surprise. And he's currently injured. The reason I went back up is because I thought it said I was a flame. I was like, am I getting traded? So I have I have a better save percentage than Jake Ottinger and Marc-Andre Fleury. I feel like a beast. Least amount of goals against is Robin Lehner. I'd give it to him, 2.18. All right. Nice. I think that just about does it. I don't think there's anything else I want. Let's look at the milestone tracker, see if it's fixed itself yet. Hey, who could have guessed? I still haven't gotten any wins out of the 22 wins and 2 shutouts I've gotten. You gotta love EA. You gotta love them. But anyway, we're also a 75 overall. You guys probably saw that. I did not mention it, I do not believe. But yeah, so that'll wrap it up for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. We're way past the 250 mark, so let's get to that 300. It's within my fingertips. It's within the grasp of my fingertips. We're so close at this point. So yeah, share my videos, like them, subscribe, comment, do all the things that helps break me through the YouTube algorithm and get more people to join this little family we got going on. And the more the merrier, I say. So yeah, but once again, I think that'll pretty much wrap it up for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to do all the things I mentioned previously. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all those things. I appreciate it every single time. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And until next time, take care.